Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Dean, www.themanmindset.com. Man, what I want to say to you guys is what's up, what's up, what's up. I want to let you guys know that, hey, man, this is part two of this guy right here who in 2 years ago, in 2017, he was trying to get with this girl, or this woman, excuse me, that's 10 years younger than him, of course. That's dope. And who he used to be was a guy that accepted crumbs from that woman. But once he started incorporating the man mindset philosophy, once he started talking to 5 women a day, he did the Halloween thing. He picked up his kissing, his making out. He started working on himself. He changed completely. It did a whole 360 to a point where he ran into a woman that was like a mommy's girl, where she had to have mommy approve everything. And you get to hear what had happened. Now, this just happened last night. He just smashed. She took him out to eat. She cooked breakfast for him. She did all these things for him that he couldn't do 2 fucking years ago. So I want you guys to sit back and I want you to listen to this dope ass motherfucking show, because this is what it is all about. Sit back, relax, listen to this, and we will definitely go from there, man. This is part 2 of a dope-ass testimonial. I'll get back with you later, but this is what happens when you learn the poetry, when you learn how to talk to women, when you're approaching like I'm showing you. These are the results that you're going to get. And from this point on, this guy is only going, man, the way he was talking, man, you got to hear how he was talking. This shit is fucking awesome, the way he feels. That motherfucker said he can stomp the ground. He said he can stomp the ground and rain come. Man, this motherfucker was on some serious shit. I love that shit, man. I love that thinking, because when you think like that, there is nothing a woman can do to stop you. Anyway, sit back, relax, listen to this dope ass shit here on themanmindset.com, man. Fuck with your boy. All right, now what are we talking about? This is part 2, guys. Here we are chopping it up with a student of mine that has really sprouted out to a point where he is, I don't know, he's just not, he's not himself, man. He's a whole new man, and he's growing, and he understands that. Now, you sent me an email that, and I want to read this and kind of talk about you. You met a chick. She's 28 years old, 10 years younger than you, which is great. You met her on a site. Okay, now, and let's see here. All right, she's a mommy's girl, right? And she said her mom's always in her business. She always listens to her mom. She's the kind of mother that says, before you date him, you got to let me see him, right? I gotta kick his tires, and I gotta see if he's right for you. That kind of mom. Am I correct? Right. And then she's the kind of one that, let me see, because of my behaviors, she gave. Okay, now you said because of your behaviors, she gave you excuses. Now, what happened? I mean, wait, this is when you had everything locked down, or was this before you got with us? What was that part, man? When you said her behavior?
That was before I got with you guys and started listening to you.
Okay, so before you met with me, she kept giving you excuses and shit like that, like most women do to cupcakes, right? Because she didn't want to really fuck with you, right? And
that's right.
You let her set up the date. She acted like sex wasn't important. You allowed her to control every situation as a result. And you kept, like you said, and this is what I love about your accountability and your responsibility for yourself. You said, I waited around, kept wishing and hoping to smash until it made me give the fuck up. So what happened? What happened?
So I gave the fuck up, and she called me back.
Wait, no, not before then. Tell me about how it was before you met us. So it was you just doing the boring Bob things, hoping, kissing ass, and following her narrative. Am I correct?
That's pretty much it, Steve. Just follow her lead.
Wow. So this was but in your mind, you thought this is how guys are supposed to act. Am I correct?
I did. I sure did.
Wow. Well, let me ask you
Happy wife, happy life.
Right. So when she Jesus Christ. So when she was making the excuses, it was frustrating you, but you didn't know how to speak up for yourself. So you were just thinking, okay, well, this is just how it is because my friends go through the same thing type thing. Was that the way it was?
You're exactly right. And it's same as I was talking to my loser friend in the first testimonial. Well, that's just the way women are. You gotta listen to her and do what she says. That type of thing.
All that type of bullshit. Wow.
Yeah.
So then you got with us, you started implementing the things, you got your confidence up.
Right.
You did the Halloween thing, smashing women. You can
Right.
talk to any woman anytime now. You got the women at the job wondering how you change. You got the guys ask you for advice. So you're just fucking walking on water right now, basically. So
That's it, man.
so now you are a prepared warrior. You got your weapons. You got your mind right. So did you just run into her again, or did you call her? How did you get back in touch with her?
She actually saw me with a chick and called me. She was like, "Who's that you with?" I was like, "I ain't never met," because I never met her, Steve, but she knew me. I was like, "You been stalking me or some shit?" "Nah, I saw you. I noticed your car." Because again, my car is
Right. Your car's Your car's So she
yeah.
noticed you with another woman, and did she send you a message or what happened?
She actually called me.
Okay.
She called
What did
me,
she say when she called you?
and then she was like, "Man, you never know, woman, this and that. I thought you was thinking about me." I'm like, "You think I'm thinking about you after all this time?" I said, "Life goes on like a heartbeat."
Oh man.
And she
So
said, "How could you say that to me?
wow.
And you're not right." I said, "Right." I said, "I'm being me. I'm living life." I said, "What's wrong about that?" And
Wait,
she said, "I
stop.
can't believe you're talking to me like this."
How did that make you feel for the first time of interacting with her that you would be able to be that fucking asshole and be honest with her and not give a fuck? How did that feel for you?
I was like, I didn't give a damn with nobody about me and what I wanted.
Okay, so
Just
she was like, you're not being nice. You're not being nice. But the weird thing
yeah,
about it was she didn't hang up on you. She didn't like
nah,
say nothing. She just kept bitching, right? But she still stayed on the phone, right?
right, right, right.
So
And she was like, "Were you talking to women when you talking to me?" I said, "I
hey,
was."
hey, see that? Hey, thinking, hey, that's the 4 point. She tried to figure out, oh, wait a second, I can't be the only one with this type of attitude. Did she ever ask you, like, where is this coming from? Like, you never did this before. Did she ever ask about that?
Yeah, she did. She was like, "Who you been talking to? Who you been hanging out with?" I said, "This is me. This is me. This is Jeremy.
So
This
then,
is me."
so then she kept the bullshit going. Now, how did you set up the date where she paid for dinner? Did you just tell her to buy dinner, or what happened?
So after I went through it, and you can see in the text, man, she just kept trying to get me to do what she wanted to do.
Yes.
I wasn't budging. I stood on what I knew, and I stood on what I believed in. I know what I knew. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what you know.
So
Yes.
there you go. There you go. So we was actually supposed to meet up that Saturday, but she was like, she was doing her hair shit. And I just called out, "You making all these excuses." You know what I'm saying? You're full of
Wow.
excuses.
Wait, but before you never called her on her bullshit. You let that shit
I never
slide.
called on. I was like, "Okay,
Yeah, shit. So now you calling her out on her bullshit, right?
right,
And what
right."
happened when
And
you
I
called her
told her
on
the
it?
fact that, we never met like that. And I was like, "That's a problem." You know what I'm saying? It seems you seeking others' approval to see me. I told her, "I don't care what they think of me. I'm here to date you. As long as you let other people think for you, that's going to be a problem."
And what did she do when you said that?
She said, "I'm sorry." And okay, baby, I'm sorry for making up excuses and putting others' approval. I'm not going to let it happen again. And I like, so how you going to make this up to me?
Whoa,
You
stop
know,
right there. Wait. How did it feel, dog, for her to
dude,
finally take the knee, kiss the ring, and respect your fucking last name? How did that shit feel,
man,
man?
I was all things.
You was I love it. You was
I was all fucking things. I felt like this is, it's like you say. I'm not gonna let some mortal come up on my mountain and just tell me what the fuck to do. I got lightning bolts coming down and shit. She coming up there with clothes and sandals on and clad outfit. Fuck that. It's all around me. I don't need you. Felt like I could stomp the ground and make the rain come down and shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, I need a mortal to tell me this.
you see what I'm saying? How that shit feel? Who are these mortals? Who do they think they talking to that way?
I mean, I felt like I was Thor spinning the hammer around, and just launching through the air and shit. Just felt fucking good, man. To feel like I had balls, man.
Man, wow. Then you asked her, how are you going to make it up to me? What did she say then?
She was like, I'll let you know. I'll make up something. I promise you, baby. And I was like, look, why don't you let me come get you on Saturday? You be smelling good. All you need to bring is a wet pussy and a smile because I know you want me. Now she's like, I want to be inside you, babe. She was like,
oh, wait, time out. Wait. You've never said that to her before in 2017.
Nah, man. I was like complimenting her and dancing around, beating around the bush.
But
I went straight up the middle, you know what I'm saying? I was like a front end linebacker. I just went straight for the middle trying to get my sight.
He's funny as fuck. But yeah, so you went right up the gut, but you realized I don't need to beat around the bush. This is what it is. And the thing was,
right.
Were you shocked at how receptive she was? Because it was like, damn, if I would have known this, I would have been smashing her ass 2 years ago, right?
That's right, man. I was just like, okay, this is what I need to do, be more of a man here. So I kept on leaning in. She was like, after I said that shit, she was like, can I think about it? I'll let you know, please, baby. I don't want to lose you, baby. And I was like, well, don't think too long. I'll be gone. I was like, my time is valuable, and I'm not sitting around waiting.
Wait a second. But I'm saying, though, do you hear yourself? I mean, dude, do you see why they want you now? Do you hear yourself, man? You were
right, yeah, man.
You
I hear myself, Steve. Yeah. I realized when I got to the point, I realized the mindset. My dad, I didn't ever hang around him. I have a better relationship with him now. But he's an asshole. I got too much of him in me not to be an asshole.
Right, exactly. So,
man, and I was like, he don't give a fuck, and he's married again. He doesn't let that woman run his house, and he'll tell me, don't let a woman run your house.
So let's talk. Okay, so now did she say did you make dinner for you on the evening of the 26th when you smashed? Or was it, what happened? Let's talk about when you smashed.
So
go ahead.
Let me go on. So she was trying to get me to do other shit, like come to church and all this. I'm like, no, again, I'm just involving others. I'm not going to church for a first date. Again, it's simple. I come pick you up. We go out. And she like, let me think about it. I said, don't think too long. I said, you must not want me bad as you think you do. She said, I do. And then I was like, well, I ain't like it. Let's see each other. And she was like, no. I was like, no mom, no church, us. And she was like, then she threw the Valentine's Day thing. Can you take me out on Valentine's Day? I said, not waiting that long. And she like, Valentine's Day the 14th. I was like, please, baby. I was like, no. One word, no. And then she was like, please, baby, I thought you were my man. I hit her with this. I was like, again, we're not in a relationship. Here are the steps. 1, meeting and dating. 2, relationship. 3, living together. 4, engagement. 5, marriage. Yes. We have no title. I said, I'm not buying a fucking empty box. I said, we need to meet this weekend. So, that's when she threw out the Golden Corral thing. She wanted to take me to Golden Corral.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
So I was like, Saturday, I was still a little arrogant. She said, please, Sunday, I'm not doing anything. Okay, just you and me. And then she hit me with the mom going to be there. No. I said no 4 or 5 times. You're a grown woman. I need to know you first before meeting your parents.
Yes.
And she like, okay. And then she was like, then I was like, I've never been on a date with parents in my life, and that's true. I'm not going to start now.
Right.
So then I was like, you wasting my time, so it's on you. Make it up to me. She like, okay. And I said, you say okay, but continue to walk in circles. I'm not dealing with no woman that can't make decisions, try to run over me, disrespect me, and that's not real to me. I asked you out. All I need is a time and a place. She's like, I understand. And then good night. And she hit me up about like 5 in the morning with a phone call and told me could I pick up and we go out to go to ground all that shit.
All right, so wait, but listen to you. You've got that attitude we've been trying to instill in you guys, that no nonsense attitude, that you're not gonna waste my time. It's about me. And before we continue to talk about what you did, when did you get on Mount Olympus, dog? When did you realize your worth as a god, man? Where did that come from?
Steve, I felt like I hadn't achieved it. I feel like I had work to do. I didn't know until I started seeing little signs here and there that I was already close to there. I didn't know. I just started practicing the mindset and getting into it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I still feel like I got a long way to go.
Right, but do you see why I'm so arrogant? Why I'm so fucking cocky? Why I win?
Yeah.
Because these women cream over all that shit you saying. Your girl's already creaming. But let's continue. So y'all went to Golden Corral. Now, did you touch her, rub on or anything when you got out of the car? Did you know your poetry then, or what happened when you got out the car?
Yeah. I was just, what I'm saying, it was just pretty straightforward. Because we ended up being there, dirty talking and all.
You did that yak,
yeah, I spit that yak on her. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, at one point, I was like, I took this from you. I like, what I'm saying, I think you're a little too far over there. You need to come over here and sit by me. We was in the booth and stuff. And she came over there and she pranced and got to smiling and giggling, went to blushing. And she went there and sat down beside me and started feeding me food, man.
Dog, hey dog, how are you floating on water right now? I mean, how you feeling at that point, man?
Man, I feel like I'm hovering. I'm just standing in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm Dragon Ball Z or something.
The Dragon Ball Z type shit. So, okay, so she said, hey, again, I told you that you can always take from me, dog, as long as it's going to help you out. Fuck yeah. So she was feeding you and all that. Okay, so after y'all got done now, how did this, now you smashed that night, right?
Yeah, man, she started kissing me in the car when we got out from the restaurant, man.
Oh, she started
kissing
paid
me. She started kissing them, man, and she just kept holding on to me and nibbling on my neck and stuff. I was like, man, I got to drive a little bit, babe. I said, wait till we get to where we going. So I got to my place, man, and we just went at it, man. And, we had the first little ride. Of course, I looked up to the sky and said, thank you, Steve. Wow.
Yeah, there you go. Smack that ass one time for me. Thank you.
Smack that ass.
Wow. And
then, man, so I did the kissing 101 on the second round, man.
Yes.
And she was like, how do you know how to do all this?
Hey, wait. You remember I keep always playing that clip, right? And you were like, wow. And again, where did you learn that? Who taught you that, right?
Damn, Uncle Steve got me on game, man. Shit.
But you said something. You said something huge in this sentence. You say, "Now she obeys me." Talk about the obey. How did she obey you? Talk to me.
Oh man, she got up that next morning, man, and what I'm saying, I was asleep, and that shit you said about they be looking at you when you sleep.
Yeah.
I was like, that was kind of creeped me out a little bit. She said, I just want to watch you sleep. I was like, whatever. I like come up on this cover and did a little something there, and then we went to get in the shower. I I got to go to work, man. And then did the thing in the shower. Yeah, I had to go to work today. That happened a couple hours ago.
This happened a few hours ago.
Well, 8 or 9 hours ago. 10 hours, whatever.
So you had to
this morning.
So you had to go to work, but she stayed up. She let me see. Did you say she cooked for you?
She cooked me some. See, she went in my place, got the ingredients together, and made me an omelet and toast, man, some grits. And I was like, okay.
And her mother the whole time was blowing up her fucking phone, right?
Man, the whole time, man, mom's blowing up the phone and shit and everything, and so she just had to turn it off, man.
Has she left you any voice messages? Has she left you any voice messages or anything?
Yeah, just checking on you. How you doing, baby? And all this kind of stuff.
Now, wait,
You know, and I
can you send those voice messages? We can delete the names. Can you send those voice messages over to me?
I'll see if I can, man. I'll see if I can.
So, but okay, but dog, think about this, man. 2 years ago, you were in a position where you were taking crumbs from her, and you were
Yeah.
accepting her crumbs, and then you
Hmm.
realized you're man, and you realized your power, and you realized how strong you were as a man, and then you just utilized the information. You didn't hear. Remember, I always bitch about those guys. They don't
Yeah, you just
they hear, but they
they
don't
don't
listen.
live it, you know.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And you're doing it all and you got the success, man. And you're smashing the woman that you thought you could never smash, man. How does that shit feel,
Yeah, I just
brother?
gave the fuck up. I'm surprised you called me. I was like,
Man.
I ain't even thought about it no more. To tell you the truth.
Wow. And you're just living for yourself, am I correct?
Yeah, just living for myself, man. Just
Wow, man.
focusing on myself and you know what I can do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making it about these women anymore. If they down with the program, hey, that's good. If they ain't, just move the fuck on. It's like that little meat ticket thing. Up, Becky's done. Let me go ahead and pull Veronica down. You
Right,
know?
right, exactly. Isn't it great to have those options, man?
Yeah. And that's enough to have an option. You know, it's not a matter of if I'm gonna get any pussy this week or this night. I know I got it if I want it.
if, if you want it, right? If you want it.
Yeah. I might just want to play my video games, you know what I'm saying? Get on my PS4 or whatever. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying?
Taking the breaks. Yeah, but now you're starting to live that life, man. And again, man, it's like I mean, again, I mean, going forward, you're gonna just go through these motherfuckers like Godzilla, but it just makes you realize that if you just knew this knowledge or followed the knowledge, I mean, you followed it. You were a guy that followed everything. You listened and you
Right.
implemented and you saw the changes and they gradually happened. It didn't happen overnight because I never told you we're not overnight. But
No, I had some fuck ups.
yeah, we all gonna have fuck ups. But the best thing about it
Hmm.
is you like, dog, you can stomp the ground and it rain type shit. That's some real man shit, fam.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. Felt like I'm Kratos or some shit, you know what I'm saying? And got the Revenge of the Titans, just flames just shooting all around me. Can't nobody touch me, you know what I'm saying?
You're untouchable.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
and I'm sure she's been sending you messages all day. She's been checking in and all this other stuff, man. Am I correct?
That's it, man. She been texting me all day and all this kind of stuff, and I'm on my lunch break thinking about you, missing you, and wanna be like we was last night, and all this old crap.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
And she and yeah,
whatever.
right. You're like whatever now, but in 2017, you were like, well, okay, well, she's busy. It's okay.
Yep, it's okay. It wasn't really. I was
No, it
just being
wasn't really, but
complacent.
now you don't give a fuck anymore. Am I correct?
Care, I don't give a fuck, man. I mean, if she don't call me back tomorrow, it's not gonna bother me because I realize there's other options. You know, there's other options out there.
And you also realize that you can walk out your door and pick up a woman anytime, anywhere that easily, aren't
Oh,
you?
oh, absolutely, Steve. I mean, I done got so sick with it. I just got me a little hunting ground program, man. The grocery stores, Barnes and Nobles, everywhere. The gas station, the gas pump. I mean,
Every
there's no excuse why. Yeah, man. So, like I was saying, man, there are women everywhere. There's no excuse. They just no excuse, man. And I see that thing you was talking about. You drew on the plate that night. How you could divide up the city and stuff.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's real. That's real. You know, I stopped hunting in the regular area. I started going out to the outskirts, and more so where the more standard women will be at. You know what I'm saying? And getting away from these ain't shit women. That was another thing was holding me down too. These crab in the brow women.
and how's that going for
And
you?
I mean, I'm getting better quality of women. I mean, women that want to do stuff, they want to take care of you. They'll go and buy you a meal, go cook you a meal. Don't ask you for all kind of money and shit.
Um,
Stuff like that.
mm-hmm. Wow.
Them ain't shit women. They just got the hustle, and you can get a high class of ain't shit woman.
Right,
You
right.
know,
But you just
You just got to be realize and not be so thirsty till you accept what they giving out.
right. But you just moving along and you having a good time doing all this stuff, aren't you?
That's right. That's right. And I'm just enjoying life at this point. I mean, oh man, do what the fuck I want to.
Man, and you just no words. You just is blown away by the new you, huh?
Yeah, man. I'm like, this is me inside. You just, through your teachers and you just pulled it out of me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
it
yeah.
was there locked up, and I started chiseling at it. And then when I finally got that sledgehammer and knocked all the stone off it and let the cage out, opened the cage up, bam! Here I am. This is really me.
Wow.
It's
man.
not nothing. I'm not using pickup lines, magic cards, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You be talking about.
Yeah,
I ain't using that.
You just coming straight forward as a man.
That's it. Being a man, being honest, holding myself accountable when I fuck up. And not regretting anything I say or any decisions I make, what I'm saying, and dealing with the consequences if some come.
Man, dog, that is how you supposed to do that shit at the end of the day, man. And hey, man, like I say, man, I don't know what else more to say to you on this one, man. I'm just fucking proud of you, dog, and I love the fact that you see the potential in yourself, man. I love that shit.
Yeah, and I would say, guys, invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Number one thing. You make it about other women and not even just women, other people, other things outside shit. You make it about that, you gonna fail in everything. Not just the women, life.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Absolutely, man. And I must just say respect to you, fam.